It's your boy Mob Chase Sumo coming back with another live stream. Now look, today we are going to be reacting to horror movies I can easily survive. Props to Derek FDB for making this video. So, like my video right here. Subscribe to your boy just in case. Go hit up Derek FDB since he made this video. And with all that being said, let's get straight into it.
From Sabrina Carpenter's greatest hits to DIY home building, there is...
You know, horror movies were a big part of my childhood. And not because I used to watch them. On the contrary, I used to avoid them at all costs. The jump scares, the gruesome kills, all of it terrifying to me. I was a scaredy cat. I'm not...
Let me plug in my AirPods. Let me just plug in my AirPods real quick. There we go.
Not gonna lie, but I think what scared me the most back then was the fact that if I was in any of those movies, I would not survive. What is a 6-year-old gonna do against this? But now, as a full-fledged, grown 21-year-old, I actually believe I have a pretty good shot against most of these horror movies. And yeah, I said most of them. I'll be going over a few of the horror movies that I can survive easily, giving you my strategy and my thought process in the process, and some of the ones that I can't.
Me personally, I'm not surviving this, bro. Wait, no. And you know what? Actually, I will survive this. Because I'm going to be honest. I can go to sleep. I mean, not go to sleep. I can stay like weeks without sleeping. But one of these days, you're going to have to go to sleep. But I'm not going to sleep. I'm staying the fuck up. Because if I know there's a nigga that will kill me in my sleep, my eyes will be wide awake. I will be perfectly fine playing 2K.
So this movie's main villain is Freddy Krueger. And honestly, I wasn't that scared of Freddy growing up. Even though his powers are crazy, he just made me not want to eat pizza while watching his movie. His whole thing is killing people in their dreams, so you can imagine how difficult that would be to survive. Leading the victims in his movie to do crazy things to avoid dying to him. Pictures of coffee, caffeine pills, and all of it, of course, eventually fails. Most of the time, they end up developing this buddy system where they have to watch each other sleep. And honestly, that's the dumbest thing they could do. Because what if the other one falls asleep? You're done. Draw 2 for your mistake, buddy. They had it all wrong. I have 2 solutions for Freddy. First, the more difficult of the 2, is move out of Ohio, which when I say it out loud, is not that hard.
Just move out. My nigga, pack your bags and go. What he gonna do? Chase you across? He gonna chase you, find what dream you're in fucking China? My nigga, no. Hell nah.
Because who wants to live in Ohio? And 2, the easier one in my opinion, which they should have been doing since the very first movie, I just simply won't sleep. I mean, the only way he could get me is if I'm dreaming. And if I just don't sleep, then he can never get me. It's simple. I don't sleep regardless, so if my life's on the line, I'ma definitely not sleep. Even if I somehow fall asleep, my dreams be weird as hell anyway, so he won't even know what the hell.
Bro, if I do fall asleep anyway, yeah, just like this nigga just said, my dream's weird as hell. So like Freddy Krueger gonna try coming after me in my sleep while he's gonna see me cracking my teacher with a Glock in my fucking pocket. So like, and then next thing you know, if he ain't get me in that dream and try going after me in my next dream, I'm finna turn into King Von. So like,
what's going on? And worst case scenario, if Freddy's giving me the works in the dream world, I'll just pull him.
Hold up, y'all. What's up?
Did you say what's up or what's up?
What's up?
Remember earlier when I told you that he was going to ask for her social?
He did it, dang.
He did, and when I gave her her social, he added her on Snapchat, and she added back, and they were talking, and she was screening her on the call. He was
Bruh. But can I call you back in a second? I'm kind of live. I'm live right now, my nigga. So like, I'm gonna have to call you back in like 30 minutes, 20 maybe.
Okay.
I bet.
But
My fault. Let's continue.
Out of my dream and have someone with a shotgun there waiting for him. And if a shotgun don't work, then a shotgun with holy water. He not beating that.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never watched this, so I'm gonna just watch this.
Now this one is the one that you guys are gonna underestimate. He's this hideous little leprechaun who has magical powers, and he'll come after you if you touch his gold. He has the ability to teleport, grant wishes, regenerate, and impersonate people's voices. And also, guns don't work on him. Like, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. His weaknesses vary from movie to movie. Sometimes it's a 4-leaf clover, sometimes it's a piece of metal, and sometimes it's a medallion. And you're probably thinking, just avoid the gold. Don't be silly. I need to go, but I'm still surviving though. So here's the plan. I would take.
Nah, but for real though, there ain't nothing you gonna do that's gonna convince me not to go after that gold. I'm broke as shit. I need the gold. Come on now.
Take the gold back home after stumbling upon it in the woods, then place it into the basement that I do not have, and put it in a safe. The leprechaun will obviously come by asking, "Where's me gold?" Then I'll kick him into the safe and lock him in the safe. Now you're probably like, he's gonna break out, he has powers. Let me get to that, okay? That's not true, because before I went home, I picked up a 4-leaf clover that I found in the woods, and I put it on top of the safe. Now I have a leprechaun in my possession, and I could get him to grant any wish I want. I bet y'all forgot about that. He could grant wishes. It's literally that easy. Now I survived. Y'all cannot tell me that's not a W strategy. Go ahead. I got my ear to the mic. Say it. Say it. Only thing is I gotta own that basement for the rest of my life, because if somebody moves that 4-leaf clover, it's done for me.
I'm gonna just run away from the nigga.
Know the villain of this movie, Michael Myers. You see, at first, I wasn't even gonna put him as a villain I could beat, because I thought he was immortal. Especially after what happened in Halloween Kills, he got jumped by the whole town. This woman even had a what is that, a clothing iron?
With Google Play Games.
Whoa, my phone finna fall.
But then Halloween Ends came out. And that's when I realized Michael Myers is a fraud. He's just an extremely, and I mean extremely, durable old man. He's not immortal. He gets whooped by a random kid from the suburbs. Isn't this Michael Myers the same dude who took out a whole team of firefighters by himself? I'm not gonna act like the kid Corey killed him or something, but still, getting beat up by a kid, that's crazy. So yeah, as long as it's not the Halloween Kills Michael Myers or the 2007 Michael Myers, that dude's ruthless. I think I have a pretty good
2007 Michael Myers. I'm not surviving. Might as well pray to the Lord, you know? My savior, please save me. If you don't save me, I'm donezo. I'm Dunyan Rings. I'm gut.
shot against Michael. Honestly, just set up a venue, bring Laurie, bring the whole town of Haddonfield, and they can all just watch me beat up the boogeyman. Now, I could be a little smarty pants and say the original Friday the 13th is just Jason's mom, so I could just pull out a shotgun. But obviously, I want to hear about our boy Jason Voorhees. And Jason is the 6'5" man who's super durable. He has insane hunting skills, can crush someone's head with his bare hands, and unlike Michael, he runs. Like, yeah, he'll walk towards you to scare you for a while, but if he really just wants to kill
that monster robbing this. Like, it don't matter if I'm a runner, I'm a track star. It don't matter if I'm fucking Usain Bolt. Nigga gonna catch up to me sometime and either punch my head clean off my body or spear me to death. Like, hey, there's no surviving this nigga.
He's gonna chase after you. And really, he doesn't have to chase, because Jason can low-key teleport. So what are we supposed to do? Well, I got you. You see, I played hours of the Friday the 13th video game, and I consider that game pretty accurate to the movie. I know all of Jason's weaknesses. If I was at Camp Crystal Lake, I have the firecrackers, the flare guns.
And also, just don't go to Camp Crystal Lake. It's that simple. Just never go there. Like,
Done it. and the shotgun on deck. And even if I somehow die, I'll just come back as Tommy Jarvis. And after that, it's easy wins. Even if all that failed, I'll just escape like I do all the time in the game. The easiest method, just drive out. Just hop in, start the car. I can't drive. Yeah, I'll just shoot his mom. The new Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Now this one's a little tricky, because first of all, you're not dealing with your average Joes anymore, okay? These are ghosts, spirits, demons, controlling animatronics. Second of all, the setting, terrifying. A pizza place, let alone a Chuck E. Cheese style pizza place? Yeah, they definitely got the edge in that regard. And on top of all of that, it's 4 killers, not just one. So your awareness has to be on 1,000. Even though it hasn't come out yet.
Oh. I low-key was thinking of just Bonnie, Freddy, and Chica. I low-key forgot about Foxy, oh my god.
Killers, not just one. So your awareness has to be on 1,000. Even though it hasn't come out yet, I'ma assume it's just like the game. And just like I said for Friday the 13th, while many people won't think they will survive, I will. I've watched plenty of Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay. I've watched all the game theory videos. All I'm missing is meeting the creator himself, Scott Cawthon, and that can be arranged. Just hit me up. I know the animatronics better than they know themselves, honestly. Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica, they're not doing nothing to me. I'm keeping them doors closed. And Foxy, what is Foxy gonna do? Where's Foxy? Oh, there he
that
is.
Boy Clinton.
No.
I agree with him. If you said you surviving that, my nigga, you lying. You was lying. Yeah, I'm not surviving Saw either. I'm dumb as a rock. I can't do these fucking... Bro, I cannot do this motherfucker's fucking puzzles. I'm dumb as a rock. My nigga, I am failing biology. I am dumb as hell. Like...
Now I'm going to be very honest. I know it's the thumbnail, but I am not surviving a single Saw movie. I'm sorry. Literally every trap is almost impossible to survive. And what annoys me the most is that the creator of the games, he really thinks he's being fair. He thinks he's helping people appreciate life. That's that pain ideology. No, bro, you're just a murderer. Only a handful of people survive your movies. Out of like 100 people, and I would know. I watch kill count. I look at how unfair some of these traps are. The chain trap from Saw 3, bro, how is he gonna rip that out his lip? His jaw would come out. The carousel trap from Saw 6, they literally did not have a choice in the matter. It was up to one person to determine if they lived or not. Even the first trap that we saw in Saw 1, which was the bathroom trap, was unfair. If Jigsaw's whole ideology is everyone deserves a chance, and how come in the bathroom trap only one of them could survive? This man's a phony. I wouldn't be able to survive. I'm sorry. What would I even be in there for? Jaywalking, tax evasion, arson? None of that is a big deal. The only trap I could really see myself surviving is maybe the hand box trap from Saw 2. If you look behind her, there's a chair. I would use that chair to break the glass and take the syringe. Boom, 1,000 IQ.
I've never watched this.
You see, I never watched this movie, but I did watch plenty of The Office and I played Fortnite, so I'm pretty sure I can figure it out. So here's the plan. I would have called out of work. I know, easy. Okay, I'll be realistic. If I was trapped in the office building with 80-something people and we were forced to do a battle royale, would I survive? Probably not. I don't think I could stop.
I just quit my job. And there I just quit my job. Find a new one. Like most of my fault. But seriously, I just quit my job, bro. Like that's all you gotta do.
I'm sorry. But I read up online. Apparently, the building had an armory for some reason. If there's an armory, then there's guns. And
why the fuck you have an armory in your job? The fuck? You getting ready for a terrorist attack? Military? Zombie apocalypse? Why the fuck do you have an arsenal in your fucking job?
Where there's guns, there's room for an American. This movie
Wrap
took
it up,
place
bro.
in Colombia,
Wrap it
so
up,
they
bro.
don't know anything about shooting guns. Me though, from the United States of
played
America,
plenty of
I
Call
know
of
everything
Duty,
about guns. I sleep with a
Fortnite.
shotgun under my pillow, a Glock in my sock, and an AK in my
Apex
PJ. So when it
Legends,
comes to
like-
shooting people, yeah, I got it. I'm surviving Belko experiment easily. As you guys saw though, there's only so many horror movies that I can't survive. I mean, realistically, I'm unbeatable, except if you're talking any paranormal. I'm not surviving any of the Conjurings, Insidious, none of that stuff.
Yeah,
Keep
me
them
neither.
demons away. And moral of the story.
I'm gonna get copyright. I'm gonna get copyright. Oh my god.
Don't be like me. Replace
Shut up. Ain't no one care. But yeah, Derek FDB, he low key funny as shit.
You know, horror movies are one of the most loved and hated forms of entertainment to exist. I mean, it makes sense. They're scary. They even scare me sometimes. But something we've all done while watching a horror movie, whether you love them or hate them, is think to ourselves,
Can I beat this
I think I
horror
could survive
movie?
this. Matter of fact, I know I could survive this. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be spinning the block.
I know some movies I'm easily surviving. Chucky. Five Nights at Freddy's. What else? Friday the 13th. Probably just those three. But seriously though, like, first of all, Chucky's like a 3'5" doll. Like, I know he got strength of a man, but hear me out. Just kick that nigga in the head. Give that nigga a concussion. Knock his ass out. And then grab a fucking chainsaw from a shed while he knocked out. And his head is dunzo rings. Gone. He's a goner from then, there, and on.
On more horror movies I could for surely survive. And as usual, I'll be giving you guys my strategy, my game plan, my thought process, and obviously, some of the ones that I can't. First one up on the hit list
Dumbasses.
is Ghostface
I'm
from
surviving
Scream.
this.
Wow.
No, 2 or 3 dumbasses. I am surviving this, my nigga. Like, come on now.
This dude is a pretty standard horror villain on the surface. A masked man with a knife, no superhuman abilities, and can be taken out the same way any other regular human can be taken out. A gun. Should be an
For
easy
real?
one to deal with. Oh, whoa.
Yes.
Slow your roll. What makes Ghostface such a special and popular killer is one, the whole "what's your favorite scary movie" thing, and 2, he doesn't work alone. Ghostface is 2, sometimes even 3 people working together. That's usually the whole twist with his movies. Ghostface sometimes ends up being the love interest, the love interest's parent, the love interest's dog. It could be anyone. You never know with this dude. And that means we have multiple killers on the loose, ladies and gentlemen, making this situation at the very least a 2v1 against me. What am I gonna do? Well, I could go one route and say these guys usually target specific people. So as long as I'm not near Sidney Prescott, Melissa Barrera, or Jenna Ortega, I should be good. But that would be boring. So let's just say Ghostface decides to target me because, I don't know, I accidentally ran over Ghost Dog's mama. What do I do then? And my answer to that might surprise you. They're literally human, minus him. Like, yeah, it's a 2 or 3v1, but if you watch any of these movies, you know again.
Just hit the, honey, where's my shotgun? Like, they dead. They dunzo rings. They're regular human beings, my nigga. They ain't regenerating for shit.
Against these guys, that's more than winnable. Like I said a second ago, they're gun level. And it doesn't help that they don't often make the smart decision. They always start off intimidating. A killer you could actually be afraid of. But as we get closer and closer to the identity reveal, it's like they're losing brain cells. They let certain people live. They start becoming clumsier. This is exactly why I told you to stay off that Galaxy gas. And the dumbest thing they do is that since it's a personal beef, they always do this huge dramatic reveal to torment the victim or whatever. That's right, Derek. It was us. It was us all along. Shut up. These dudes are just an aggressive scam likely call. I ain't sweating. Unless they pull a JJK and jump me, I'm winning.
Just don't fear the nigga. He gonna pull up on you, thinking you afraid. Just hit the nigga with the. You don't scare me, bitch ass nigga. Run my ones, run my fade, you fucking ugly ass Pennywise, you fucking Ronald McDonald looking ass nigga. Clown from the 80s, you gotta pack that shit up. You ain't Mr. Happy Feet. Get the fuck out my face, nigga. And then he's gone. He's a goner. He's donezo. All you have to do is not be afraid of this clown.
Pennywise, the killer demon clown. Now, a lot of y'all probably know this guy, and y'all know, unlike Ghostface, Pennywise has powers. He has the ability to create illusions, shapeshift, regenerate, and much, much more. He pretty much got the reality stone. And all this stuff on paper makes Pennywise an extremely formidable and difficult to beat opponent. Like, after watching him lose at the end of part 1 and seeing him come back at the start of part 2, you would think this dude is unbeatable. But we were wrong. We were all wrong, because all these reality warping powers Pennywise has all rely on one thing.
Fear.
Fear. That's right. You gotta be scared of this dude for him to really do anything to you. So if you're not afraid of him, this dude is practically useless. I was never one to be afraid of clowns. Like, no joke, I've played Roblox games that scared me more. I just always thought they were too silly looking to be scared of them. And that's no diss at someone who scared them. Trust me, I got some strange things that scare me too. I'm just saying.
This nigga.
Use a bit. Most I ever got to being scared of them was those 2016 clown sightings that were happening. And even then, why am I gonna be scared of a clown staring at me from a distance? What he gonna do? Throw a freaking pie at me? Well, if you put me against a clown that relies on me being scared of him, that's easy pickings. I mean, bro, you can practically bully this dude to death. A few mean words and he's out for the count. I grew up playing Prime COD, Prime 2K, and Prime GTA. So if it means survival, just know, my slur bag run deep.
Never watched this shit, but I've heard of it.
Before anyone says it, no, he does not use candy to kill people. I know, it would have been cool, I know. Candyman's his vengeful spirit with a hook for a hand that you can summon after saying his name 5 times in the mirror. So he's sort of like Bloody Mary, but instead of his name being Mary, he's a black dude. So there's gonna be people scared of him, ghost or not. Now what makes Candyman so scary is a combination of things.
Bro. I need to get YouTube Premium, bro. I'm done with this. I'm done with these ads.
The hook for the hand. On top of that, he can teleport, control bees, control minds, has an insanely deep voice, and scariest of all, he dwells in the projects. Now, I don't know if everyone watching this has a full understanding of how bad projects could get, especially here in the East Coast, but I do. In my city, there's plenty of projects. Now, I'm not from the projects. I live by a project, but I ain't from them. But what I can tell you from years of living near and watching and studying these things is that the projects,
I mean, I've lived in the ghetto, if that counts for anything.
are absolutely horrible. Am I lying though? Am I lying? Like, it may sound like I'm being rude, but even people from the projects don't want to be from the projects. This is common knowledge. The conditions of those things are damn near inhospitable. Y'all like that word? Y'all like that word? And the projects in this movie are worse than the ones that I've been in. They only add to the horror. These projects look like they got people taking dumps in the stairwell, crackheads trying to make $1 in the elevator. The ones I've been in only got piss in the stairwells and a few crackheads. There's levels to this. So when you add this environment to his already insane array of abilities, especially the controlling bees thing, that's bad. This one seems rather difficult, but I assure you, this one is easy. I'ma just do what I did when I was a kid and people told me to say his name. Nothing. I ain't saying the dude's name 5 times in a mirror. I might.
Yeah, don't be a dumbass. Don't be a fucking idiot. Don't say the nigga's name. Like, you win, you survive. You're not a goner. Just don't say that nigga's name. I don't even want to say his name right now.
Do 4 just to pump fake it, but why would I ever do 5? That's ridiculous. Who in their right mind hears an urban legend about summoning a man with a hook for a hand who comes after you and thinks, Well, I should probably do that. You gotta be off your rocker. I'm not saying the name. And I would love to do a scenario where I did summon him, but I just don't see myself surviving in that case. Cause it's not like you have to be from the projects for him to come after you. You could be in Cancun, but if you say this dude's name in the mirror 5 times, he's teleporting straight to you. You just got him a free vacation. I'm not messing with this dude, I'm sorry. He's just too dangerous. There was literally a scene in the movie where this little kid went to go use the bathroom, and this dude, I don't even want to say, this dude Candyman hibachi this little kid's Johnson. What was the reason? I'm good. Candyman is easy if I don't summon him. If I do summon him, I'm cooked.
He hibachi this little dude. Johnson. What's the reason?
Like really, the only advantage you got against this dude is being a snow bunny. And I don't know if I could do that right now.
Snow bunnies are bad. I've never watched this one.
In this one, we follow a crew of scientists aboard a spaceship who, after going to an unfamiliar planet, are infiltrated by an alien. And this ain't your usual alien. This isn't your gardener or barber or DoorDash driver. It's not Marvin or Roger from American Dad. No, these things are dark, scary, and contribute nothing to the economy. The Xenomorph. Standing at 7 to 8 feet tall, bloodthirsty, insanely intelligent, extremely durable, and it got a mouth in its mouth. This thing is the real deal. And I'm stuck on a spaceship with no place to run, barely any places to hide, and again, in the middle of space. Looks like I'm in a bit of a pickle now, doesn't it? But I just watched Alien Romulus the other day, and I learned a lot about our alien buddies over here. So while it may look like I'm in a tough situation, don't worry, Joe. I got this. So from what we know about these Xenomorphs is that they're nearly impossible to hurt. Things like regular guns and tools don't work on them at all. Something like a flamethrower could work for a little, but not enough to actually put the dude down. And while things like high caliber guns and explosives do work, I forgot to mention the Xenomorphs are like Magic Johnson in certain aspects. And it ain't the height, I'll tell you that much. They have highly acidic blood, so if you pierce their skin in any way, their blood is gonna start leaking everywhere and melting everything. So just like magic, we should probably avoid making this thing spill blood. So what am I gonna do? I can't burn this thing, I can't shoot it because of the ship, I can't blow it up. What do I have planned?
Foolish.
It's obvious. The only way to defeat this thing is to go back to its roots. You see, while they are aliens, Xenomorphs are still similar to us in one way. They have a weak baby form. Granted, it's a very messed up and dangerous looking baby, but it's still a weaker form. They start off as face huggers. These little crab spider things that hug your face, and in order to evolve into the big dangerous version of themselves that I'm currently stuck on the ship with, these face huggers must impregnate? What the? One of my crewmates. And right here, during this weird process, is where I strike. If you know me, you know I'm not one to gamble. I cut my losses. You could call me a quitter. So the second I see one of my crewmates getting his face hugged by one of these things and potentially jeopardizing the safety of everyone else on board, I don't know. That looks like a loss I'm gonna have to cut. I'm sorry, it's the truth. That's the only way to win in this scenario and make sure no other lives are lost. I'm gonna look at my other crewmates and pull a, I don't think he's gonna make it, guys. We gonna have to put him down. And proceed to eject him and that ugly baby out the airlock. And I already know some of y'all about to say this method was inhumane. And you're right, it wasn't humane.
I don't give a fuck.
What you gonna do about it?
Kick the nigga. I got you. Oh shit! It's Chucky! Like it's that simple, bro. Come on. It's that simple, bruh.
We know who it is. One of the most popular villains in horror. You see his face at every Hot Topic and Spencer's. The killer doll, Charlie Chucky. If you've been watching me for a while, you might already know I don't rock with dolls. And it all started with him. This dude had a chokehold on me my entire childhood. Like, I cannot stress this enough to you guys. This dude was my biggest fear. Anytime I would see this dude, he would have me sound like Courage the Cowardly Dog trying to speak. It was bad. Like, back then, my top 3 was Chucky, Heights, and Presentations. That was an immovable top 3. And it was like this for years and years and years. And one day I woke up and I realized
It's a fucking
this
dog.
little is a doll. A 2-foot
He's a
doll. I've
fucking
literally been
doll.
taller than him since I was like 3. Yet he had this insane grasp on my mind for so long. Had me waking up from Tsukuyomi type nightmares. To answer the question, of course I'm whooping him. He's not Annabelle or Brahms or any other demon possessed doll. He's literally just a ginger killer baby who cracks jokes every now and then and knows voodoo. Literally a kick, a punch, a slap, anything will work against this dude. Maybe if I was 7 years old again he would win because I was a huge, that thing girls keep me between their legs. But now, if I can't beat this little dude, tell my mama to disown me. I'm serious. Honestly, I'm so convinced I'm winning this, they could bring the whole army of Chuckies from the show, add Tiffany, and matter of fact, throw in one of them crackheads from the projects too. At least that'll give them some sort of win con. As you guys can see though, a whole year later and these horror villains are still not hanging with me. Except him though. He got it.
Yeah,
Comment down below any of the ones you guys
not.
think I was wrong or right about. Also, my next video will most likely be on fear, so comment down below your biggest fear, and I'll see if I put it in the video. And moral of the story?
Oh, alright. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna lift my monitor real quick. Tell me if you can see a little bit better. When I stand. Hold up. Do you see me? Or does it need to be a little bit higher? Gotta make sure everything looks right, you feel me? Oh shit. Too high. Rest in peace, Mark. Yeah. Bye. Okay. Kaboom. You know. System. Alright, we gonna watch one more. Rest in peace, my brain. Yeah, uh, uh, uh.
You know, horror movies are something that I can admit I've grown to love. But no matter how much I love them now, when I'm watching them, there's still a part of me that just can't help but say it. That part of me that just, I can survive this! Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going over even more horror movies that I can easily survive, and I'll be giving you guys my strategy, my game plan, my thought process to survive these movies one last time, and also some of the ones that I can't. And also, to honor it being a finale, I'll be running it back with some of the ones y'all said I had trash strategies for the past. Trash strategies? Y'all just ain't see the vision. And without further ado, first up this time around is Us, like the movie. Most people know this one, but you may not, so I got you. Us is a Jordan Peele movie, you know, about a family who...
I'm running the... nah, I'm not surviving, because, like, if I have to run the fade with myself, my boy, I can fight. I know how to box, I know karate, I know kickboxing, I know in MMA. So...
after going to their summer beach house, get visited by another family that looks oddly similar to them. Like, it's a little weird. And after getting a better look, they realize that that other family is them.
Damn.
Yeah, Us is about a family that gets visited by their clones, or doppelgangers, or evil twins. And it's not only them either. Anyone who lives in America will be paid a friendly visit by a lower maintenance version of themselves. So in this one, it's quite literally me versus me out here. And I'm just rip the banner right off and say it. I'm beating the out of myself. The first few seconds, I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably be a little shocked seeing myself, cause like, my face is that unsymmetrical. But after I gain my composure, the other me's gonna catch the meanest right hook. We're talking about a version of me that has lived in a tunnel his whole life. No special abilities, no skills that I don't have. Just feral, eating raw rabbits every day, and worst of all, no haircut. You know how much of a confidence boost a haircut gives you? And this dude hasn't even gotten one? Yeah, I'm whooping him. He's gonna be scared of me. I might even enjoy it while I do it too. I mean, think about it. This is literally me. So anytime I've been mad or disappointed at myself, now is the perfect opportunity to let all that out in a healthy way. And before you say,
do my dance, do my dance. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude.
well, what about all the other clones for every other person? From my understanding, the clones only go after and kill the person that they're supposed to be. And if I was in this movie, I wouldn't plan on fighting anyone but myself or helping anyone fight themselves. And that goes for my family too. I'm sorry, Mom, you're gonna have to fight your demons on your own. So my only focus will be taking out myself, which, as much as I'm hyping it up, would probably be a bit traumatizing. Murking your clone, that's some deep stuff. Like, I would have to bury myself and see myself lying there. Like, damn. My face really is that unsymmetrical, huh? But I'll get it done. I'll get over it. I mean, bro, this dude is 5'9". Of course I'm whooping him.
Hey.
Now this one is difficult. And not only is it difficult, but this is all...
Like, we already got through the Nightmare on Elm Street. So, we can skip through this one.
old strategy. I like my new one more anyways. Alright, y'all gonna have to hear me out on this one. Invisible Man is about Surprise, an invisible man who stalked his ex after she left him. I'm not gonna lie, 8 out of 10 usage of invisibility. But he's not only stalking her, he's also trying to...
I already know what that man doing when he invisible in his ex's house.
Ruin her life, making her look crazy, framing her for murder, you know, just doing messed up stuff. So that's what we're dealing with in this one. A psycho ex who's not only trying to ruin my life, but is also not visible. And I'm not gonna lie, I was intimidated at first. An opponent that I can't see, that's low-key scary. But then I used 5% of my brain power and realized, bro, this dude is just a ghost without the perks of being a ghost. Like, what scares people about ghosts is not that you can't see them, it's the whole otherworldliness of them. The fact that they're no longer human. But this dude, he can't phase through nothing, he can't possess nobody. He can't even throw no objects across the room. I mean, he can, but it's gonna be stuff only a regular dude can toss across a room, like a TV remote. Or like a toaster. All he can do is go invisible. Oh, but you can't see him, so he's gonna catch you off guard and oh no, he ain't. Because in this movie, the invisible man isn't even trying to kill the girl. He's just trying to ruin her life and get her to have his kid. So I don't even gotta worry about this dude laying a finger on me. He just wants my baby. And if that's the case, that makes things even easier. I would know exactly what to do to get him off my case.
Playing on iPhone?
The second I get a sneaking suspicion that this dude is somehow invisible and is stalking me, I'm immediately hitting the local Costco and buying bags of flour. But we ain't baking. As soon as I get home, I'm covering my entire apartment floor in flour. And since I live in New York, it won't even take long. What, like two bags of flour should be enough? And the second I'm done with that, I'm gonna be posted, waiting. Eventually this invisible man gonna have to pop up, and when he does, thanks to the flour, I'm gonna know exactly where he's going. And that's when I strike. I start tossing blankets and towels into the air until eventually one lands on him. And from that point on, it'll be easy. The invisible man gonna be real visible and he gonna cast these hands. And the best part, like I mentioned earlier, he's a regular dude that's not gonna wanna hurt me because he wants me to have his kid or whatever. Like, bro. Oh, so yeah, invisible man, easy peasy. I can't say the same thing about the next one, though. And the thing, we followed this group of scientists who, after one day, save a husky that was being hunted down. Come to find out, they actually saved an alien. The thing, an alien with the ability to take over and shapeshift into any living creature, including humans. Turning this lab of scientists into pretty much, I'm not even joking when I say this, a game of Among Us, trying to figure out who or how many of them have been assimilated. Bro, this one is scary. First off, that cute dog was a trap. I thought he was here for belly rubs and petting, but nah, he fooled us. Did us how the whites did the natives, just lies. Secondly, I gotta stress this again. This thing can literally become us. After doing some gross, bloody, body horror looking stuff, it can replace and replicate us down to a T. Everything, your hair, your eyes, it knows if you're innie or outie. Bro, think about how terrifying that would be. Until you straight up see someone die, you wouldn't know what's going on, who got turned, or when they got turned. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, this one might be a loss. Y'all know I'm a professional self-glazer, but even I know my limits. If every single dude aboard this spaceship is a genius scientist, and even they're confused, what chance do I have? Have y'all seen my GPA? Putting me in a room with geniuses like putting a WNBA player in a room with a boys' middle school team. There's levels to this. Lady, if they all sit in there blaming each other, saying smart stuff, and then turn around and ask me to weigh in on the situation, I'ma panic. I was never a good crewmate. I won't know what to say. I'm gonna get someone ejected. Maybe myself. Even stuff that you think I would be smart enough to catch on to, I won't catch on to. I'm sure of it. Like the whole alien leaving blood behind after it turned someone thing. Yeah, I wouldn't get that. I would have the completely wrong reaction. Like one of my crewmates would come out the bathroom acting normal. I go in and see it's covered in blood. What you think I'm gonna say? Oh my. Alright, who got their period? I'm telling y'all, I don't have the IQ for this. So the thing, I am not surviving. Best case scenario, I burn the whole lab down like they did at the end of the movie, and I take myself out with the alien. This is another one of the ones y'all said I had a mediocre strategy for. Or should I say lack thereof, because last time I said I'll just murk his mom. Friday the 13th, Jason Voorhees, we know him, you know him. Big guy in a hockey mask, chills by a lake, and sometimes rocking a machete or a spear.
Skip this one too.
For part 6, these dudes have been willingly showing up to a secluded camp knowing that there's rumors of a psycho killer there and getting down every single time. Babe, let's go skinny dipping. What is wrong with y'all? So what's gonna immediately give me an edge in this situation is just simply abstaining. Might be a little hard though. Telling me to turn off my charm is like telling a bird not to fly. I mean, bro, even the other day, I was walking by this spot and this group of ladies called me handsome.
They're like 80.
I love nursing homes. But once I'm abstaining, my plan will already be in motion. Because not only will I get to keep my clothes on, but now I'm no longer Jason's priority target. Meaning, all I gotta do is chill in the cabin, don't go outside. When I hear a strange noise, don't this one. Jason, punch a dude's head off. I'm trying to buy a group of to break to the dude. A way to get out his kill without being X. Only to come and find out, this was in no order. They decide to break to the house one day, decide to rob the wrong dude. Thinking it was Don't Breathe is about a group of house. You fight Jason then.
Don't breathe. Don't breathe.
Don't Breathe is about a group of house burglars who one day decide to rob the wrong dude. Thinking it would be an easy lick, they decide to break to the house of this blind old man. Only to come and find out this wasn't no ordinary blind dude. This guy was a blind ex-Navy SEAL. And after seeing that he's strapped, they have to find a way to get out his kill without being detected. Yeah, this is a good movie. Great even. But as much as I like it, this one is just too easy. My guy, Navy SEAL or not, he's a blind old man. This isn't the freaking the stone pillar we're talking about. Yeah, he's a veteran and he does have a gun. But we acting like this dude got seismic sense or something. Like he's gonna click his tongue and know where everything's at. Nah, it's nothing. It's nothing like that at all. He got regular ears just like me and you. Like, come on, y'all can't tell me the title isn't dragging it a bit. Don't breathe? Bro, you can breathe, bro. If he's in the other room, you can breathe. Just don't go around panting like a dog. Like, I'd honestly be more scared of this dude panic shooting me than like putting me in a blind Navy SEAL chokehold. And yeah, some parts of the dude's house are really dark and the dark is pretty scary. But what's stopping me from picking up my phone and turning on my flashlight? It's not like he's gonna see it. So in this one, the second I see him pull off some crazy military-ish on one of my burglar buddies, I'm gonna be like, oh, that. And I'm not wasting no time. I'm taking my shoes off, turning on my flashlight, and tiptoeing myself out that door. And worst case scenario, if
Yo, do his distraction, bro. Like, he's blind. He ain't gonna know that ain't you. So, like, take off one of your shoes, right? Take off one of your shoes, right? And throw that bitch into another room. He's gonna be with the strap with his blind ass, going in that room, and you can tiptoe your ass out the fucking house.
He boards up all the doors and windows before I can escape. I have a surefire way to take him out, but it may come with a sacrifice.
Picked a great name, but your voice.
If he's in my vicinity and I truly feel like he's about to find me, I'll have to do it. I'll have to potentially sacrifice my phone. I'll open up TikTok and play one of those. Y'all know those play this if you feel unsafe audios? Yeah, I'll play one of those and slide my phone to the other side of the room. From there, he'll either be too terrified or too distracted to know what's going on behind him. Then I'll tap him on the shoulder. Wha-bam! A vase. Straight to the head.
Wha-bam.
And he literally won't see it coming. And before y'all try and shame me and be like, oh, but you're a burglar in this scenario and that's an innocent old blind man. No. If you've seen the movie, you know what's in his basement. So a vase to the face is calm compared to what these prisoners are about to do to him when I call the cops. And yeah, it's just that easy. I mean, come on, y'all. This is a blind guy. Would y'all be scared to rob, I don't know, Stevie Wonder's crib? No. Insanely talented artist, but I don't think he's gonna be able to stop me from robbing him in a one-on-one. This is another I straight man, better real y'all all that stuff by him. Later, I'm gonna consider doing a part 4 if and only if we get 125,000 likes on this part before September of next year. First time doing a like goal, so I'm a little nervous. And moral of the story? Who got their period?
Alright, well, that's it, my boys. Whoa. Pin to taskbar. Oh, I can do that? Oh. I'm out. It's your boy, Mob J Sumo.